Hi. Okay. So I want to go over a couple different nutrition things with you all. If you are looking for the actual nutrition programs that we offer, I have another video, so go check that out. It explains in full detail about the Ultimate Portion Fix and To Be Mindset if you want to really dive deep into your nutrition. But if you just want like a beginner, or I mean that could be beginner too. I highly suggest one of those two courses. But if you don't want to invest in either of those two at the moment, I want to show you what your current options are. If you have Beachbody On Demand and you want something to go along with those workouts. So I highly suggest some of our supplements, like Shakeology is the best dense nutrition that you can get that is not physical whole foods. And the reason I love it is actually there's foods in Shakeology that I can't physically go to the store and get. So I would need, and they're superfoods from like all around the world, really amazingly sourced. So most people will go to the store and get like between 3 and 10 different supplements to add to their smoothies and shakes. And Shakeology has all of the ones that I wanted in it. So love Shakeology. Other really great ones. If you want something like on the go snacking, I love Beach Bars. There's collagen if you want like hair and skin, or skin and nails, I'm sorry. And then what else for nutrition? We have a bunch of stuff, but this video is not about supplements. I just wanted to throw those in there. So the first thing is, you may have gotten this Beachbody Guide to Nutrition booklet. If not, it's $20 on the site, but you can find information elsewhere. But I love the physical things, right? And it kind of just explains how to find your calorie bracket. Here's the chart. So like based on your goals, if you want to lose weight, maintain, or build mass, and then it tells you your categories. And the really amazing thing about this booklet is it could go with calories, like if you want to do calorie counting, or it could go with either of the two nutrition programs. So for example, let's find something yummy. I mean, they're all yummy. Look, pumpkin pancakes, simple breakfast, whole grain porridge, tofu, Mexican tofu scramble, cashew and oat waffles. So for example, like the pumpkin pancakes, it'll tell you like the calories, but then it'll also tell you what the equivalents are for Portion Fix and for 2B, so that you can incorporate them into your life. And they have all these amazing recipes, and it's divided in breakfast, lunch, dinner. And then I think in the back they have some shakes and stuff, really fun. So that is really, really great resource. And it's simple because you could just go in, pick your breakfasts, lunch, and dinners, make sure it's in your calorie bracket if you're doing just the simple one. And that's it. The other couple things I wanted to show you, I'm actually going to screen share because they're on the computer. Let's share it there. What the first thing is Beachbody On Demand, but the blog. So I don't know if you guys can see this. It stops up here. But the blog has so many great things. They have tons of different recipes and a lot of really great articles too. But there's even meal plans already planned out that you just have to follow, right? Like you don't even have to plan anything. There's just so many great things on here. I'm under meal plans right now, but if I just go under nutrition in general, there's so many great resources. Look, easy prep for 21-day fixed meal plan A. So A is like the calorie bracket. And I love their visuals on everything. Really, really great. You could click recipes. So definitely check out Beachbody On Demand blog. Tons of incredible things. The other thing I wanted to show you is actually on Beachbody On Demand. When you click the nutrition tab, this is where the To Be Mindset and Portion Fix will be if you've unlocked them, if you've upgraded. But if not, if you go down to the bottom, there's these other channels that are not workouts. So Shakeology, there's a whole channel on Shakeology on different recipes and stuff like that, and actually seeing somebody make it. Then Fixate is actually a whole cooking show. That's my daughter, but my husband's with her. It's a whole cooking show on the container system, but it's different than the container system, purchasing the container system. This is just the recipes. And it's recipes that you get more different recipes when you purchase the program, but this is just fun. You don't have to be doing the container system to enjoy these recipes, but they're so good. So like salad recipes, soupology, let's do dessert and cocktail. Look at this, almond chocolate squares, apple pie muffins, baked donut holes, candy cane martini, super fun. And they're all like, look, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 3 minutes. It's like your own little cooking show. They even have a bunch of vegan recipes. So fun. So that is that. And then the other thing, the last thing, nutrition tip I wanted to show you. Oh, 2 more things actually. Is if you're doing a workout, every single workout program is designed by professionals. So it's designed by somebody that is going to make the actual workouts complete and efficient, right? It's like having a personal trainer, but they work with a nutritionalist and pair up an eating plan for each workout. So you are going to be eating something different if you're doing, 10 rounds, like an intense boxing program, rather than if you're doing, 3-week yoga retreat, So say, for example, Transform 20. You're doing Transform 20, right? You go to workout list. This is the workouts that you are doing, right? These are the workouts. You click play and you do your workout. But if you go under here, and this is something on either the app, Beachbody On Demand app, or on the computer. But on the TV, you can't get to these program materials. So on the computer, program materials. This is all the physical like papers. Like when you used to purchase a DVD program, you used to get all this information. You have access to all of them on Beachbody On Demand if you have Beachbody On Demand. So look, you go over to nutrition, Beachbody Nutrition Guide. This is going to be the guide directly related to Transform 20. We'll see if it opens because my internet's a little slow in this room. So look, this is like the booklet if you were to buy the DVDs, but we don't do DVDs anymore. So it tells you everything. It says how to find your plan, and it's program specific for this one. So super, super great. And each program has this program materials guide. So it doesn't matter if it was just released, if it was one of the new ones like Bar, or if it's an old school like PIO. They all have this program materials, and then you could download like the calendar, the nutrition, the eating plan, things like that. So really, really, really amazing, great resource. The last and final thing I wanted to show y'all is if you are in my my challenge groups, my fit clubs every month, every week I upload a whole meal plan just for you. And it's very similar to the way this Beachbody, I don't know if you guys can see me here for a second. It's very similar to this guide in the fact that it has breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, recipes, but then in each recipe, if you're doing one of the guided nutrition courses, it'll tell you how to incorporate that. And if you're not, you could just, pick and choose those healthy recipes. So I upload those typically on Thursdays for the following week. But if you go back into our challenges, you can see that there's, all the week's plans there. What I like to do sometimes is take a sheet of paper and here, I'll tell you this and then I'll show you that and then we'll be done. Is I like to take a sheet of paper and I like to write down the foods that I have currently in my fridge, in my pantry that I want to get rid of and use up this week. And then I will gather if I'm like craving something or I want to make something, or there was a recipe I saw that I really liked, I'll gather that too. I'll grab that piece of paper and then I'll sit down and I'll do my meal planning. And sometimes that just looks like scribble scrabble on a piece of paper. And sometimes it looks like right now I'm doing Ultimate Portion Fix. So I printed out one of their sheets. So if you're doing Ultimate Portion Fix or To Be Mindset, they have those sheets. But sometimes it just looks like a piece of paper and I'm just like, okay, these are going to be my breakfasts. These are going to be my lunches. These are going to be my dinners. And I typically will only have 1 or 2 breakfasts, maybe a couple different lunches and a couple different dinners. I don't have, 21 different recipes for the whole week. Is that however many? 7 times 3? And then plus snacks too. It doesn't have to be complicated. It has to be efficient, right? So let me go ahead and share. I'll share like this one. Actually, that one I put low quality so I could upload it into the app. This one is pretty quality. So it'll have like some breakfast options. So here we put 3 different options here, and then lunches, and then dinners, snacks, and then supplements, when to drink them and stuff. And then it goes through it, right? And then so say for this oatmeal raisin cookie shake, it'll say if you're doing portion fix, if you're doing plate it, and if not, this is just a great breakfast to have, right? So simple. We'll do that. All that stuff. And at the end, it even has grocery list. So sometimes if I like, a certain meal plan, I'll just print out that grocery list and then I'll cross off things that I already have. And then I'll just go to the store and buy those things. So simple, right? Making an eating plan and deciding what to eat does not have to be hard, but it can be a little difficult in the beginning, especially if you're coming from a place that you were not planning ahead maybe. That definitely was me 4 years ago. I was just on the whim. You wake up, you're like, okay, well, what am I having for breakfast? Where are we going to eat for lunch? What restaurant are we going to eat for dinner? And things like that. But once you get in the habit of planning your meals, and actually those 2 nutrition courses get you in the mind of what foods to eat when and why. So like through them, I've actually educated myself on all of that stuff to become better at eating and fueling my body with good nutrition. So I hope this helps. Tons of resources, but don't get overwhelmed. Choose one resource, stick to it. Stick to it for 1 week, see how you feel, and then do it again and again and again. All right? Bye, friends.